Hello everybody, my name is Sharif and I'm just enjoying a Coca Cola Classic Cherry Edition in preparation for my Coca Cola Kid block. For my Coca Cola Kid run as part of this sponsored block here. I'm representing the better of the two sodas, obviously. And anyway, what is Coca Cola Kid, you might ask? Well, Coca Cola Kid was a mascot for Coke in Japan in the 90s. And this game was a Japanese Game Gear exclusive. So if you've never heard of this game, that is why. So anyway, this is actually a pretty good game. We'll see why I like this game and why I run it in a second here. So I'm just gonna reset and we'll get started right now. This is a real game with real move. Yes. So the Pepsi game was definitely like a meme game. This is a real, honest to goodness Vigi game. So we're gonna see some Vigi game playing. So we'll get started right now. So a little bit of background on the game. So basically, the story of the game is that this character, the Coca Cola Kid, his teacher was abducted by Team Evil. And he's going to find her. There's even like a whole, you know, there's a whole cutscene to start before the beginning of the game. So a lot of things just happened all at once. I'm going to go ahead and explain why. So this game was built in the Sonic engine. And that should explain a lot of what's happening here. So he has this, so Koki has this sort of charge mechanic. And it's basically just spin dash. Oops. And so basically, we're gonna spend most of our time, like, the fastest movement in the game is obviously just to dash everywhere. You can't dash on stairs, and you can't dash up hills. And that was that. That was the end of that level. So there are five worlds, 3 levels per world. The third level is always a boss. This boss is 100% free. This was legitimately built in the Sonic engine, so all of the problems that the Game Gear Sonic has, this game has as well. So you can actually go past the end trigger of the level and then kind of get stuck. So at the end of every world, you have that little screen where you can buy stuff with the coins that you collect. So the 3 things you can buy are continues. There are no continues by default in this game. You have to purchase them with coins. Oh no, this is what I didn't want to happen. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Back up. And you can buy continues. You can buy what they call life. Life is... a life is getting an extra hit point, and Coke Disc is a really, really useless projectile that I've never used. I need to go straight here. Oh yeah, and Koki also has a, what do you call it, like a wall jump. That is very useful and very necessary in spots, in fact. Oh yeah, I actually have the translation here up, and so there was somebody made a translation patch for the game, so you can understand what's happening in this game. It really doesn't help. I actually love this game. Yeah, so the way the wall jump works is you press into the... Alright, so you can hit him off screen a second time there, which I believe I did do properly. So yeah, so bosses take 5 hits, so that was 3 hits. This is the French fry boss. He throws fries at you. Oh my gosh, I missed him! That's incredible. Come back at me, baby. No? Alright, come here. There we go. This game is actually great. I really highly recommend you play this. So normally you wouldn't buy anything here in a speedrun. I'm gonna end up buying a continue just out of safety. I'm also gonna take this slower, lower route. So the fastest route is actually to go above here. But this route has 2 extra lives built right into it, and it's not so much slower that I can't use it. So I'm going to take the slightly slower route for 2 extra lives for safety. Because you can die in this game. So there's one other runner of this game. His name is Callum Ball. And he has the world record in this game. He has a 9:56. My personal best is a 12:08, which I got, I don't know, like an hour ago. There we go. That was ideal movement. So basically, at the end of each level, we should go up here, shouldn't we? Yes. Okay. So at the end of each level, there's like a cutscene that I'm skipping, and the cutscene is basically the boss going, "Oh, I'm bad," and then telling you where to go next. So the first world was called Downtown. The second world is called Central Park. This is New York, I guess. And this is called the Ruins. I don't know what the ruins are. It's, I guess, like old buildings? I don't know. But yeah, this game is actually super, super good. It's actually a fun game to play, like, casually to figure out, like, all the mechanics. So yeah, there's a task in this game that's also crazy. I call this guy the turtle boss. That's why. This is the biggest source of RNG in the whole run. The number of times he goes back and forth here is totally random, and so you can just randomly, this is really good RNG. So you can lose, 10, 20 seconds for no reason. This is incredibly good RNG. But now you're just kind of stuck. You just want to be close to him so you can hit him as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna buy this continue. I've bought the continue. That's just purely for safety, and just in case I die a bunch of times. So now we're in the steel factory. This is the biggest source of time loss you can have in the game. The second level of this game, if you... Oh! 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 Alright. This is the first time you actually have to use the sliding mechanic. So A is jump and B is kick. If you press down and B, that's the charge that you see Koki do, and then down and A is the slide all the way down here. If you press forward while you're on this conveyor belt, it's whoop, hut, hit, boo. Yeah. Just trying to be as safe as possible here, just in case. All right. This is the scariest level in the game, in my opinion. There are more difficult levels, but this is the scariest one because there's one jump here that if you die, if you fall without making the jump, you have to either backtrack really far or die. Right? It's this jump coming up right here. This jump first, and then I fell. This is the exact thing I was trying to avoid. We're just going to... The goal in the speedrun is to never see lava. So if you've seen lava, something has gone wrong. So we'll just try again. This is a super generous estimate. My PB is a low 12, and my sum of best is a low 11. So, not be a problem. There we go. That's all we needed to do. Now that we're here, we're totally safe. Not even that much time loss. So we're good. Timer stopped? What the heck? Well, now we don't know. Now we don't know what my time's gonna be, so we'll just... It'll be a world record, probably. What happened? So this is a really boring boss. The only source of RNG is whether he does that attack first or the fast attack first. He did the slow attack first, which means that we got an extra hit in. It'll be underestimate. It's gonna be underestimate anyway. All right, so this is a really boring boss. It's just this four times. So I want you guys in chat to tell me why Coke is better than Pepsi. You guys have like, I don't know, 30 seconds. And oh wait, I'm actually a mod in this channel. I can just ban whoever disagrees with me. The answer is that it tastes better. I was looking for taste better. I'll be going back over the chat and permanently banning anyone who said that it wasn't better. I just want you guys to know that. All right, so now we're at a disco. Why are we at a disco? Why do you ask weird questions? No idea. Stop it. You know what's better? Water. But water doesn't taste sugary. I can't get my sugar rush with water. Have you ever thought about needing sugar? This is actually a little bit sketchy just because I don't have any health left, so I can actually take a death here, potentially. Pepsi tastes like medicine. Pepsi also tastes like sugar, but just worse sugar. Actually, more. I've been rerouting this sort of on the fly, so just don't die. Okay, we're good. We got an extra bit of health there. The disco balls are the worst. The disco balls are the worst enemy in the game by far. Corndan and I will just have a separate talk later. All right, so this is the last regular level in the game, and naturally it's a maze. This level is actually really hard to beat casually because there's only one route. Every other level has. Oh my gosh, I have messed up. Oh my god, we survived. Incredible. All right. Every other level has multiple routes to get to the end of the level. This level has one route to get to the end, and it is not obvious. So this level is, so like I got to this level in a couple of hours casually, and then this level took me forever. And since there's no continues, I have to start over a bunch of times. I need to go back. All right, so here's what you need to do. You have to go down here, then jump, and then kick this wall out. This is the only way to beat the level. You have to know that that's there and kick the wall out. I am dead serious. That is the only way to beat the level. That is really bad. So this is the final boss. I don't know who this... I think this is our teacher, but she's like been enchanted somehow. So ideally, we don't see any of her attacks, but now we see the terrible fan attack. So there's 4 attacks she can do. This is the one that loses the most time because it just causes the screen to lag. Oh, come on. Oh, she's gonna do the fan attack again. I'm having issues right now. Right. Oh, I hit her anyway. Good for me. So, every boss except for this one takes 5 hits. This boss takes 4 hits. She did the fan attack again! I've never seen this before. Alright, so one more hit. So, the time ends on final hit of the boss here. Oh, she's doing the fan attack again. That's time. I cannot believe she did the same attack 4 times. So that was Coca Cola Kid for the Game Gear. It is a Japanese Game Gear exclusive. I'm going to read the American translation for this cutscene. She goes, "Koki, I was so scared." And then Koki goes, "Teach your chest. I can't breathe." And then the teacher goes, "Koki." And then Koki goes, "Teach." And then she goes, "What's wrong, Koki?" And then he passes out because he passes out because he's stuck between her ample bosom. There you go. And that's how this game ends. So yeah, shout out to Coca Cola. I'm gonna drink my cherry Coke some more. And big shout out to Coca Cola. This is a great game. Callan Ball has a really good run where he does everything basically perfectly on speedrun.com. So if you want to run this, please do. It's great. Coca Proof. This is an officially licensed, and it was made in-house by Sega. So anyway. So yeah, that is gonna be it for me. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with a game that is more you guys would imagine I would run. So until then, I'll be in chat, and have a good rest of our sponsored portion of Big Bad Game-a-thon.